Skin Hardaway Southern back with another EP. And I'm glad y'all good folks to make it. Y'all do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Today I'm here with an MMA EP, you know what I mean? We had the big boxing fights canceled this weekend, you know what I mean? And now we actually got a mix up and MMA as well. I'm gonna put some faces, with some names today for my people that's not, heavy MMA. You know what I mean? I know I got a boxing crowd, I got a football crowd, I got a basketball crowd and all that good shit. So I'm gonna keep y'all on track so we know exactly who we talking about right now. Y'all do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button. I'm gonna get straight into it so y'all know what we looking at before I just get to talking to y'all and it sounded like Spanish and Chinese and shit, right? So Khamzat Chimaev was the main event for the MMA, was the main event for the UFC MMA event this weekend. Khamzat Chimaev versus Nate Diaz. You might have heard of Nate Diaz. You know what I mean? Khamzat Chimaev, 11-0, 28 years old, 6'2", 170 pounds. He's the guy right now in the UFC MMA, right? He's seen as one of the next bright stars. What's good, Tay-Tay? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Tay-Tay MMA. Glad you can make it. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button. I'm giving everybody a breakdown and introduction as to who exactly we talking about before we get into it, so it don't look like Spanish and sound like Spanish to everybody that's breaking in. So Khamzat Chimaev, right? He's seen as the UFC's next biggest star. He's next up in the UFC. He was scheduled to fight Nate Diaz. You know what I mean? Khamzat Chimaev, 11-0, 28 years old, 8 knockouts, 4 submissions, 1 decision. He was scheduled to fight Nate Diaz. You might know Nate Diaz, 37 years old, 20 wins, 13 losses, 5 KOs, 11 submissions, 4 decisions. Khamzat Chimaev was scheduled to take on Nate Diaz in the 170-pound contest. That will be the welterweight division. This was Nate Diaz's last fight. Before his retirement from the UFC. He's retiring from the UFC. Not really sure if he's retiring from combat fighting, but he's for sure retiring from the UFC, as my girl Tay-Tay MMA, you know what I mean, just said. So this was his last fight. Now, I mentioned the fight was supposed to take place at 170 pounds for a reason, right? 170-pound division is the welterweight division. This fight was supposed to take place at 170. Khamzat Chimaev, UFC next brightest and biggest star, right? The it guy in the UFC, you know what I mean? He came in on the scales today at 178 pounds. And if you come in at 178 pounds and you're supposed to be fighting at 170, that's completely no good. We can't have that from Khamzat Chimaev. So when it first came out, they were going to scratch, the main event, right? But since then, the UFC, they have scrambled, right? Nate Diaz, who was supposed to fight Khamzat Chimaev, right? Nate Diaz, UFC legend, you know what I mean? Future Hall of Famer, I believe. Now, instead of him fighting Khamzat Chimaev in the main event, the co-main event was going to be Tony Ferguson versus the guy. The co-main event was going to be Tony Ferguson. This is Tony Ferguson, right? New guy, Tony Ferguson, 25, 7 losses, 38 years old, 12 knockouts, 8 submissions. He was supposed to face off against Jaylin Yee, right, in the co-main event. But instead of facing Jaylin Yee in the co-main event, right, Tony Ferguson, 25 wins, 7 losses, he's going to face Nate Diaz in the main event because Khamzat Chimaev, who was originally supposed to face Nate Diaz in the main event, missed weight. So Khamzat missed weight. He came in 178 pounds when he was supposed to be 170 pounds, right? So he came in 178 pounds when he was supposed to be 170 pounds. So he got taken out of the main event. The new main event, his opponent, Nate Diaz, is now taking on Tony Ferguson, who was supposed to fight in the co-main event. So the new main event, right, is Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz. So now the new main event is Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz, 20-13, 5 KOs, 11 subs, 4 decisions versus Tony Ferguson, 25 wins, 7 losses, 12 KOs, 8 submissions, 8 decision wins. You know what I mean? And this fight, I think this fight between Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz is actually a much more competitive fight than Nate Diaz versus Khamzat. I feel like this fight with Khamzat versus Nate Diaz was a whole plot from Dana White in the beginning because he was mad that Nate Diaz was about to leave the UFC, and Nate Diaz is a huge draw in the UFC. And I think his plan backfired when Khamzat Chimaev missed weight. You know what I mean? So now we're going to get Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz, and I like that fight a little better than Khamzat versus Nate Diaz. But guess what the silver lining is now? We got a wild card in this fight, right? Now, I just told you that Khamzat Chimaev, right, UFC's next biggest and brightest star, 11-0. This is Dana White's boy right here, right? He's the next star up in the UFC. And I'm showing you these people because I want you to be able to put faces, to names, right? Khamzat, Nate Diaz, Tony Ferguson. Now, it's a new guy in the mix, right? This is the main event now, Nate Diaz versus Tony. The first main event was Nate Diaz versus Khamzat, but Khamzat came in 8 pounds overweight. He's supposed to came in at 170, but he came in 178, right? So, boom. Kevin Holland, the Trailblazer, 23 wins, 7 losses, one of my favorite fighters, 13 KOs, 8 submissions, 4 decisions. He's from Fort Worth, Texas. I've been following this guy for a minute. He was also originally on this card. So let's scroll down. He was supposed to fight Daniel Rodriguez on the same card as, Nate Diaz and Khamzat. That was the main event. Tony Ferguson was going to fight in the co-main event. He was going to fight Jaylene Lee, and Kevin Holland was going to fight on this same card, and he was going to fight Daniel Rodriguez. So because Khamzat Chimaev, who was in the main event, right? Because Khamzat Chimaev, he's I'll be home soon. Okay, cool, Tay. I'm waiting on you. I got a spot waiting on you. So Khamzat Chimaev, right, because he missed weight, right, he got kicked out of the main event. So now, right, the main event is Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson. Oh, hold on, wait. Let me go up to Tony. Now the main event is Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz, right? But I told you, Khamzat missed weight. So what they're going to do now is, right, what they're trying to do, this fight is set. Nate Diaz versus Tony. The main event is set. Those two already agreed. Tony Ferguson, Nate Diaz, they already agreed on the new main event. Now, Khamzat missed weight at by 7 pounds at 178. Kevin Holland, who was also originally my Texas brother, right? What's good, Crush? I'm in here breaking down this UFC to fight, to mix up what happened and everything. Want to get an understanding, put some names to some faces and everything so y'all can know who I'm talking about. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in, whether you're here for a good time or a long time. So Kevin Holland, right? I want y'all to stay with me. So Kevin Holland, he was already on this card. He's formerly a middleweight. That means he's coming from 185 pounds to 170 pounds, right? He's had 2 fights at 170 pounds, but naturally, right, he's a middleweight. You see his weight is 180 pounds. There is no 180-pound division. It's 185 and it's 170. Right, majority of his career, he's been at 185, but now currently he's had his last 2 fights at 170. He was already on this card in the lesser fight. He has looked damn good at the 170-pound division. One of my favorite fighters, right, coming up. He's looked great at his new division at 170. So now what Dana White and the UFC are trying to do, right, because Khamzat came in overweight for his main event at 170 pounds versus Nate Diaz, they found Nate Diaz a new opponent, which is Tony Ferguson. So now we got Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz in the main event tomorrow night. Khamzat was supposed to be in the main event. The UFC newest and biggest and brightest star. He was supposed to be in the main event versus Nate Diaz, but Khamzat missed weight. So what they're trying to do now is they're trying to make Kevin Holland versus Khamzat the co-main event. And I love that fucking idea. Like, the UFC made a big mess today. Well, actually, Khamzat made a big mess today by missing weight by 8 pounds. But I like the idea of Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson now, right? Because both of these guys are more closely matched in skill, right? At first, Nate Diaz and Khamzat, Nate Diaz is a much older guy, 37 years old, 28 years old. That was a mismatch, you know what I mean? But Nate Diaz versus Tony is much closer, 38 years old, 37 years old, much more competitive fight. Khamzat came in overweight at 178 pounds. Kevin Holland is naturally 185 pounder who's fighting at 170. So now we got a 29-year-old Kevin Holland versus a 28-year-old Khamzat Chimaev. Y'all see how we got the fights that we supposed to have anyway? Y'all see, I like when that shit happens. Khamzat missed weight, and this is what gave a perfect opportunity for one of my favorite fighters, Kevin Holland, my brother from Dallas-Fort Worth, to slide on in there and fight Khamzat. I think this card has worked itself out in the correct way. Yes, Khamzat did miss weight, but I think with Khamzat missing weight, we kind of done worked ourselves into much more competitive fights. So guess what I'm about to do right now? I'm about to roll up and I'm about to predict these fights. This is exactly what I'm about to do right now. You know what I mean? Let me say what's up to everybody that came in the building. Don't be afraid to drop a comment, either y'all too. Don't be afraid to drop a comment. I don't bite. Don't be afraid to drop a comment. Appreciate y'all folks sliding through this. So, Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz. I'm gonna start with the main event first because I want to talk about this Khamzat versus Kevin Holland, because Khamzat versus Kevin Holland, you know, they got a real history. Matter of fact, I'll start with Khamzat and Kevin Holland. Khamzat Chimaev, I keep saying one of the biggest and brightest stars in the UFC because I keep saying it because this guy missed weight, right? The UFC been pushing this guy. I feel like they've been giving him fairly, you know, easy fights. You know what I mean? I feel like he got a questionable win against Gilberto Burns up in the mix as well. You know what I mean? I feel like he's been real spoon-fed. Now, I don't think he's a bad fighter at all. I think this dude is a bad motherfucker. But I do think his road to where he's getting has been a little, you know, laid out for him. So Kevin Holland got a real beef. They actually just got into an altercation yesterday when they had to cancel the weigh-in at the UFC because, you know, Nate Diaz had his posse, Khamzat Chimaev had his posse, and Kevin Holland got beef with Khamzat Chimaev. So defectively, you know, he was with you know, Nate Diaz, you know, camp, and it was a big fallout, you know, between the two. So it's a little history behind Kevin Holland. It's a little history behind Kevin Holland and Khamzat Chimaev. So I think that's a much, much better fight, more evenly matched fight. And also deep down inside, right, I feel like Khamzat, I'm not gonna say Khamzat Chimaev is a hype job, right? Because he is a good fighter, but I do feel like he got a pretty easy. He's got a fairly easy path, you know, to UFC starter. So him versus Kevin Holland, I think that's a much better fight than Nate Diaz versus Khamzat Chimaev. And this fight right here, this is what I would call a 50-50 fight. Now, most people, right, will probably tell you Khamzat Chimaev go destroy Kevin Holland, which isn't true at all. I wouldn't even say most people. Khamzat Chimaev fanboys, right? Khamzat Chimaev worshippers will tell you that he's going to destroy Kevin Holland, right? But anybody who really watches UFC MMA understands that this is a dangerous fight, you know what I mean, for Chimaev, because Chimaev is an excellent wrestler. He's an excellent wrestler, right? They can strike. Kevin Holland is a guy that has an all-around game. Both guys are superior athletes. You know what I mean? Both guys are tall, rangy fighters. You got one guy 6'3", 180 pounds. You got another guy who's 6'2", you know what I mean, 170. Both guys tall, rangy fighters in the prime of their career. Both guys are looking as good as they have, you know, pretty much ever looked in their career. Especially, you know, Kevin Holland and Khamzat is in his prime. You know, Dana White got a lot invested in Khamzat Chimaev. You know what I mean? This would be a tough fight for Khamzat Chimaev, and I like the fact that Dana White is putting him in there with it, like he's putting him in there with Kevin Holland. You know what I mean? I know he wasn't originally doing this. What's good, Just Do? Appreciate you slide through this, Just Do. Glad you can make it, pimp. We in here having us an MMA conversation. I'm making my predictions, you know, dropping the MMA news. Khamzat Chimaev missed weight, but there's going to be a silver lining, you know what I mean? The UFC already scrambling to put this thing together. They already got the main event locked in, right? Nate Diaz was supposed to fight Khamzat, but Khamzat missed weight, so now Nate Diaz is fighting Tony Ferguson, who was supposed to be on the co-main event. So now it's Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz. You know, I want y'all to put a face to a name so y'all don't hear me in here, just speaking English. Speaking Spanish or nothing like this. Y'all can actually know who the people are. You know what I mean? Type deal. But Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson is a lock for the main event, right? Now what they trying to do is they trying to lock up Kevin Holland, who's also on this card, right? They trying to put Kevin Holland in the main event with Khamzat Chimaev, who's the one that missed weight today by 8 pounds. He fights at the 170 pound division. He came in today at 178 pounds. He was supposed to fight Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz is not going to fight a guy who's 8 pounds overweight. So they got Tony Ferguson, who was on the co-main event. You know what I mean, to replace Khamzat Chimaev, who came in overweight to fight Nate Diaz. So now it's Nate versus Tony in the main event, and that's already set in stone. That fight is a lot. They already agreed on that fight. That fight going to happen. I think that's a great fight for Nate Diaz, his last fight in the UFC. And they're trying to set up now Kevin Holland. See, Coach Joe watch a little MMA, so Coach Joe, I kind of know what I'm talking about. So see, Coach Joe, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they trying to get Kevin Holland and Khamzat Chimaev, as the co-main event. And I think that's a great idea. If you got to scramble, I think Khamzat Chimaev is going to be a hella competitive fight. That's a great fucking fight. And Nate Diaz versus Tony is a much more competitive fight than Nate versus Khamzat. I think this should have been the fight anyway. I really feel like this should have been the fight anyway. This should have been the matchup anyway. The matchup that they're trying to make now, and not even trying to make, because Tony and Nate Diaz are already set in stone. Tony and Nate Diaz is already set in stone. But this Kevin Holland and Khamzat Chimaev matchup, oh my fucking God, y'all. Y'all don't understand. This. It's like a perfect match. It's like a perfect match made in heaven. You know what I mean? He said, "Where Alex, I need explanation." Yeah, in fact, I'm waiting on Alex to follow through. I'm surprised Alex ain't fell through my damn. Hey, but y'all do your boy a favor. I got 20 people in the building. Can I get 20 of y'all to smash that like button? I don't know if it's your first time or your last time, but if you could, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't be afraid to drop a comment. Feel free to talk your shit, spit your piece. There are no right or wrong opinions in here. We talk MMA here. We talk boxing. We talk football, basketball, all that good shit. This is the sports network. If you like ESPN, you gonna love it here. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all good folks sliding through. I'm in here trying to, catch my people up, inform my people. You know what I mean? Khamzat Chimaev missed weight. He came in at 178 pounds. Originally, they were going to cancel the event, but silver lining, we got a main event already suited and booted. They already agreed upon it. It's going to go down. Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. And right now, they trying to get Khamzat Chimaev and Kevin Holland a deal worked out for them to fight as the co-main event. And I think I will call this divine intervention. I think this divine intervention because nobody care for the upset. I got care for the upset. I'm getting into my prediction stage. I'm gonna make my prediction. I already told you I got care for the upset. Y'all knew I had Kevin Holland because I told y'all Kevin Holland one of my favorite fighters, my Texas brother. I told y'all he was one of my favorite fighters. So y'all knew I was gonna pick Kevin on that one. Now, understand, I'm gonna give y'all a real breakdown on why I think this fight could go. I think if these guys decide to stand up, right? If these striking edge. See, this fight is hella interesting, man. I'm telling you, this fight is hella interesting because this I really can't even tell you who got a striking edge right now. Now, right, I will favor Khamzat on the ground, right? My first thought, right, I will favor Khamzat on the ground, right? Right, so I will maybe give him an edge on the ground, but when you factor into the fact that Kevin Holland is naturally the bigger fighter, right? When you factor into the fact that Kevin Holland actually is damn good on the ground as well, right? When you factor into the fact that we seen, Khamzat, majority of the time he's able to get people down to the ground, right? But we seen a time where he couldn't get people down to the ground, right? He couldn't get Gilberto Burns down to the ground, right? And Kevin Holland is not one of those guys who, if you get him down, that doesn't mean that you guaranteed to win the fight. Kevin Holland is a guy who's dangerous on his back. he's dangerous on his back, you know what I mean, as well. He's also a very strong guy, naturally 185 pounder. So Khamzat is not going to have the physical advantages he normally has over the guys at 170. I'm almost ready to bring it to question, right? With him missing weight by 8 pounds, I'm almost ready to bring into question, has he been killing himself to make that 170 pound, weight? And my thing is, if he really tried to get himself down, I'm talking about Khamzat, if he really tried to get himself down right to 170 pounds and all he could get to was 178, I think that's a bad look for Khamzat, because that means he very well could be like, it could be a weight issue. Like, is he going to be in his 100%, in his best physical shape? You know what I mean? And he's fighting a naturally bigger guy in Kevin Holland. I think his best bet, right, would be to try to take Kevin Holland down and control the fight that way, because, a stand-up fight between the two very well could go either way. Like, a stand-up fight between the two, that's very well a toss-up fight when you're talking about Khamzat and Chimaev, right? I mean, when you're talking about Chimaev and Kevin Holland, I would think Khamzat Chimaev edge will be on the ground. So if Khamzat is going to win this fight, Khamzat most definitely going to have to take him down. You know what I mean? D-Man said he wasn't trying. He wanted to find a way out, reach a height event. Yeah, now Khamzat was. We're gonna talk about it. But right, I would say that his Khamzat's advantage would be on the ground, but I don't think it's as big an advantage as it has been in the fights previous. You know what I mean? Gilberto Burns showed us. I gotta stand up and roll this blunt. Gilberto Burns showed us, right, that Khamzat, isn't indestructible. He showed us that, you can stop Khamzat from taking you down. And Kevin Holland is a bigger guy, is a much bigger guy, right, than Gilberto Burns, right? So if Gilberto Burns can stop him from being, can stop himself from being taken down, I think, Kevin Holland can stop himself from being taken down. You know what I mean? But I will edge Khamzat on the ground. On the feet, right? On the feet, the more versatile, right? Who's been shown to be the more versatile striker, with the more dimensions to their striking, is Kevin Holland. He has shown to have more dimensions to his striking, right? I think they're about 50-50 on the feet. I think they're about 50-50 on the feet. I think Khamzat has an edge on the ground, but Kevin Holland is dangerous on the ground as well, right? Now, understand, I think they 50-50 on the feet, and I think Khamzat has a slight edge on the ground, but you know what I think and I'm doing this on purpose, right? You know what I think the tipping point is? The tipping point? I think the tipping point is going to be the size in here, because I think the fact that, Khamzat is better on the ground, right? But Kevin Holland is the bigger guy. I would give Kevin Holland the strength edge in this, right? And I think Kevin Holland may be faster on his feet than Khamzat. Khamzat, it may be a 50-50 match on the feet, but I think Kevin Holland is faster on his feet. I think Khamzat is better on the ground. So, because I think Kevin Holland is faster on his feet, I will edge Kevin Holland on the stand-up slightly. So I'm gonna give Khamzat the edge on the ground. If Khamzat ground game if his ground game and his game plan is a 10, right? If it's 10, I'm gonna give Kevin Holland ground game 8, right? I'm gonna give him an 8 on the ground. And in the stand-up, if Kevin Holland's right, because he has the edge in this fight, right? So he will be a 10 in this fight. I'm gonna give Khamzat an 8 on the feet. You know what I mean? Because Kevin Holland is quicker with his strikes than Khamzat. And I think Kevin Holland is the stronger guy. I think he's the more athletic guy in this fight. And I don't think Chimaev is going to be used to that. You know what I mean? I really don't think he gonna be used to that because he's used to being a bigger, stronger guy. Like I think what saved him against Burns, right? And Burns was Khamzat Chimaev's last fight. I think what saved him against Gilbert Burns, I've been calling him Gilberto. I think what saved him against Gilbert Burns is, right? What saved Chimaev against Gilbert Burns is his size. He was able to enforce his size on Burns, right? 5'10", 170. You know, Khamzat Chimaev 6'2", 170. And he just missed weight at 178. So understand how big this dude really is. He was able to enforce his size on him, right? It's say decision unanimous, right? 3 rounds, 5, but let's see if we can go into it. I feel like him being much bigger than Burns is what saved him against Burns. I personally feel like Burns did enough in this fight with Chimaev to edge him out. You know what I mean? To be real. But you know what? Forget that. Let me go back. But he's not going to have that advantage against Kevin Holland. You know what I mean? It's Chimaev. He's not going to have that, you know, size advantage where he could grab him, push him up against the cage. You know what I mean? To slow the fight down and slow the pace down a little bit. Because in that fight, Khamzat Chimaev, you know, if you go back and watch that fight, Khamzat Chimaev lost the striking. He lost the striking battle in it, and he lost a control edge battle in it. And that's not me, you know, making up anything. That's actually what happened. Go back and check the stats for that fight. He lost control time, and he lost the striking edge in that fight, and that still gave him the victory. He actually won that fight by unanimous decision, and I just knew that, you know, it would probably be like a split decision, you know what I mean, if he was going to win in general, but he ended up winning by unanimous, and I personally think that he should have lost. You know what I mean? The question really is going to be how in shape really is Khamzat right now. You know what I mean? That's going to be the question. How in shape really is Khamzat right now? Y'all do your boy a favor. I got 20 people in the building. Can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in? We're in here breaking down the UFC card this weekend. At first, we thought the UFC card was all for naught, but they said, hold on. We go give y'all something out the Raw. So it's already official. Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson is the new main event. That's official. You can mark it down. That's in the books. What they trying to do now is they trying to lock in Kevin Holland versus Khamzat Chimaev. And we in here talking about that Kevin Holland and Khamzat Chimaev fight because I think this is really the main event. Like, the main event is Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson now. And I think all this shit kind of worked itself out, right? Because now we got 2 much more competitive fights, you know, than we had at first. I think Nate Diaz versus Khamzat weren't really that competitive. So we went from having one fight that I didn't think was that competitive. We went from having one fight I didn't think was that competitive to having 2 extremely competitive fights. And I think we in for a doozy, man. I think Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz gonna be a doozy. This is a fight that I'd much rather see, you know, rather than Nate Diaz and Khamzat, because I'm a big Nate Diaz fan. He said, where is it confirmed? It's confirmed on the UFC. The main event is confirmed. Kevin Holland and Khamzat ain't confirmed. Kevin Holland and Khamzat ain't confirmed. My guy Just Me said Khamzat is stronger than Kevin Holland, hands down. I think Khamzat would take him down and TKO him, my opinion. Shout out my guy Just Me, slide through this joint. My brother Just Me, can you do me a favor, homie? I don't know if this your first time, but if you could, not make it your last time, my guy, could you click that like button and subscribe to the channel? Man, it's going to be a tough fight, I'm telling you. I think it's 50-50. And I already told the people, you know, I'm just a tad bit biased to Kevin Holland. I'm a tad bit biased to Kevin Holland. I don't think Khamzat is the stronger guy, you know, but I think we're about to find out. Like I was saying, I think if Khamzat is going to win, Just Me, he most definitely is going to take Kevin Holland down and control him, you know what I mean? I do think if we're going to see Khamzat win, that's exactly what he's going to do to Kevin Holland. But I think size going to play a part in this fight. And again, I told y'all I'm a Kevin Holland fan. So I am a little biased, you know what I mean, in this situation. But I hope they get the fight done. Like, I hope they get it set in stone, because it's not all the way set in stone yet. But I hope they do get it locked in. But they main event locked in, though. And again, oh my God, my Army guy, you don't necessarily got to believe me, but I'm telling you, you know, when you find out a little later, you know what I'm saying, you might believe who you find it from a little later. But just remember, Well, you heard it first. You know what I mean? Appreciate you sliding through. I would greatly appreciate it if you also could hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as well. But this really the fight that I'm waiting to hear. You know, I'm waiting to hear about. I'm waiting to see if they gonna go and lock that joint in stone. But that's the joint that they're working on. Matter of fact, let me check these messages real quick. Let me check. The betting odds are Kevin Holland plus. So this fight it may already be set in stone. They're getting betting odds coming out. Hello, let me make sure. Y'all. The betting odds are Kevin Holland plus 675, Chimaev minus 10,000. I mean minus 1,000. But let me check. I'm still waiting on it. He said Nate should not fight anyone. He did his job. Why fight Tony? He didn't train for him anyway. He said, F it, let's do a Royal Rumble. Hey, my guy Andrew Miller, can you do your boy a favor, Andrew? You said Nate shouldn't fight Tony. My guy Andrew Miller said Nate should not fight anyone. He did his job. Why fight Tony? He didn't train for him anyway. Andrew, I think him and Tony is a much more even fight. You know, Nate probably still want to get his check. He did do his job. You know, Nate a fighter. I really think Nate would have fight Kemzat, you know, but I think Tony is a much better matchup for him. You know, if they both agree on the catch weight, you know, why not? I think that'll be a good one. I get what you're saying though, because I feel like the only reason Dana put Kemzat in there with Nate in the beginning was to, you know, to make him pay, you know, because he want to lead the UFC type deal. So I think this is a more even fight. I'm happy he's doing it because I would rather see Nate Diaz fight a more even fight than not fight at all. You know what I mean? But can y'all do your boy a favor? I don't know if this y'all first time, but if y'all could, not make it y'all last time, could y'all hit that subscription button and hit that bell icon for your boy? We'll greatly appreciate it. We're in there having this good MMA talk. I had to come live and talk about this because we possibly got two. Instead of having one fight right, we possibly got two good goddamn fights out of one fight. Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz has already been set in stone. That's been confirmed. You know what I mean? That's been confirmed right now. That fight already been confirmed for sure. And again, if you don't necessarily believe it here, I'm sure you'll hear about it later. So when you hear about it later, just remember that, you know, that your boy, if you heard it here first, know that your boy told you first. Greatly appreciate it. But let me get back. He said, what you think about Kemzat versus Gilbert too? I think that'll be live. I think Kemzat got to get past Kevin Holland first. If you go fight Kevin Holland, my guy Mohammed Sayyam, greatly appreciate you sliding through this junk. Can you do your boy a favor, Muhammad? Can you hit that like button? And if you haven't, Brody, could you do your boy a favor? Could you subscribe to the channel as well? Greatly appreciate y'all sliding through this junk. Feel free to drop your comment. All opinions are welcome. You know what I mean? All opinions are welcome. Don't be afraid to come in and hit that thing. My guy Vic, AAL, said Nate should pull out and be released from the UFC so he can start his own company. I want to see Nate. I want to see Nate fight his last fight. Really, when he was fighting Chimaev, I really ain't like that because I feel like, you know, that wasn't really a competitive fight. You know, with the age different and, you know, Chimaev being in his prime and Nate being on the back end, I really ain't mess with that. But the Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz idea, I like that idea a little better. I ain't gonna lie. I like the Tony Ferguson, Nate Diaz idea. I really do. And actually, that fight not an ideal. That fight set in stone. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Mohammed. My guy Trey Diaz. Trey Diaz said Tony versus Nate. Kemzat versus Holland as co-main. The opponent is Kemzat or Poirier versus Nate. It's gonna be Tony. It's gonna be Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz as the co-main event. My guy Trey Diaz. Shout out my guy Trey Diaz. Trey, can you do your boy a favor, Trey? Can you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't? I don't know if this is your first time, but if you could, not make it your last time, could you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, champ? Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. But it's gonna be Tony versus Nate. That fight already set in stone, right? That fight already to go, right? And then they working on Holland versus Kemzat Chimaev as we speak right now. B-Lo Hunter said, bro, this card going crazy. B-Lo Hunter said, I hope Nate still fights. Yeah, in fact, me too, B-Lo. Shout out my guy B-Lo. B-Lo, can you do your boy a favor, B-Lo? Can you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel? Greatly appreciate it, y'all. I wasn't even planning to do this stream, but I was like, fuck it, I gotta come on here and talk about it. You know, when shit like this happen, I gotta come dive into it, Brody. But can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel? Greatly appreciate it. Shout out to my guy B-Lo, my guy Dylan Lambert. My guy Dylan Lambert said ready for the official decision. Yeah, Dylan pretty much. Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson, they just unlocked. We really, right now, what we waiting on is Kevin Holland and Chimaev to be sent through the wire. That's the jump we waiting on. But that's the jump we waiting on. Well, what I'm hearing right now is Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz. I'm hearing that joint. I'm hearing that Ferguson and Nate Diaz is set in stone. Like, that's pretty much done. They ironing out Kevin Holland and Kim's out right now. You know what I mean? And I like it. I think we got two better fights, to tell you the truth. I think we got two better fights. My guy, Trey Diaz, said, I got you. Shout out my guy, Trey Diaz, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Don't be lying to me either. I know if y'all lying to me, y'all don't sub. Y'all know I'm going to know. No, I'm fucking with y'all. I appreciate y'all sliding through this, John. Y'all do your boy a favor. Smash that like button. My guy, shout out my guy, Trey Diaz. Appreciate you, baby. He said, bro, I think Nate accept the fight, but Nate face over damages. Yeah, Nate did accept it. Nate accepted it. Nate and Tony Ferguson. Go, Muhammad. Shout out to my guy, Muhammad. St. Louis Mix. My brother St. Louis. What's good, St. Louis? St. Louis said this is set up after all the fights last night. What you mean is a setup, St. Louis? Who you think is set up for, St. Louis? Shout out my brother St. Louis. B-Lo Honey said, off top, my boy, I'm locked in. Shout out my guy B-Lo. Appreciate you, B-Lo. B-Lo, we talk MMA, we talk boxing, we talk football, basketball, all that good shit. This is a sports channel. If y'all like ESPN, y'all go love Southern Tea. I'm telling y'all, if y'all like ESPN, y'all go love Southern Tea. Trust me. Appreciate y'all folks sliding through this job. Appreciate y'all sliding through this thing. My guy, Count Cunner, said if the Tony Diaz fight happens, Wick's message. I got Nate, man. I got Nate, man. I'm rolling with Nate, dog. I got Nate. Now, I'm bullshitting, though. I got Nate, but I like Tony, too, though. Nate and Tony, them some bad motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's why I like the fight. They both around the same age. They both, like, counter on the back end. It's gonna be a brawl, man. I think whenever you get a fight between two even people, no matter how out of their prime or in their prime they is, if they even, the fight gonna be damn good, man. I got Diaz. TSPN, baby. Yeah, TSPN, man. I got Nate Diaz, though. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, though. He said Bravado scrapped the odds for Tony, Nate, and the leaks. Now, the Tony and Nate odds are. Hold on. I just saw him, my guy. Tony and Nate about to fight each other. I just saw him. Hold on, let me tell you. He said Kamzat and Kevin got into it backstage yesterday. It went viral. Shut down the press conference, so they switched the opponents. Set up. Oh, St. Louis, y'all can see that. I like that. But Kamzat was fat anyway. You know what I mean? Kamzat came in 8 pounds overweight. It might be a setup. Dana White probably did say, hey, you ain't got to lose them extra pounds. We going to switch the fight anyway. You might be right, St. Louis. Shout out to my guy, St. Louis Meeks. You might be right. Y'all do your boy a favor. Yeah, I don't know who D-Ro go fight. I don't know who Rodriguez go fight. I ain't heard no info on rides yet. I've been hearing about, they trying to put together the main event and the co-main. That's all I heard. That's the only thing I didn't have info on just yet. Let me find out my MMA people. Fuck with your boy. He said Kevin was already fighting in the cage weight of 180, so I think UFC made some moves. Yeah, they fucking. He fighting Leach. D-Ro fighting Leach. Herman. Shout out my guy Herman. D-Ro fighting Leach. I see Herman said Leach. You talking about D-Ro? D-Ro fighting Leach. D-Ro fighting Leach, bro. Shout out my guy Herman. Herman, can you do your boy a favor? Herman, your name Herman? Herman, my bad, Herman. Your name Herman, ain't it, bro? My bad, Herman. Herman, can you do your boy a favor, Herman? Can you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel? Greatly appreciate you sliding through this jump. I don't know if it's your first time, Herman, but if you could, not make it your last time, brother, can you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel? Again, greatly appreciate y'all folks sliding through. If y'all like ESPN, y'all gonna love this thing because we talk about all sports over here all day long. I'm telling you. This is called TSPN. Shout out my guy DP Rocker. TSPN. I'm telling you, Southern Tea, boxing and sports. TSPN. Greatly appreciate you. We're here talking about these good old MMA fights. They didn't cancel, the big boxing fights this weekend. MMA fights, the MMA gonna be on their own this weekend. They got to come in strong. They can't cancel the MMA fights too, and we might be in luck because they already done worked up a main event. They trying to get this co-main event worked out, and I'm excited because I feel like we got even better fights than we had at first. The main event, Tony Ferguson, right? 25 wins, 7 losses, 38 years old, 6 foot, 155 pounds, 12 KOs, 8 submissions, 8 decisions. You know what I mean? He coming out for a loss to Michael Chandler, right? He coming out 4 straight losses: Justin Gaethje, Chris Oliveira, Benel Dariush, and Michael Chandler. He go get himself back on the right track, right? He trying to get himself back on the right track versus Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz also was coming off, multiple straight losses. Leon Edwards, Jorge Masvidal. He beat Anthony Pettis, lost to Conor McGregor, beat Conor McGregor. You know what I mean? So he coming off 2 losses. And Tony Ferguson is coming off 4 straight losses. You know what I mean? In this fight, I'm edging Nate Diaz. I'm taking Nate Diaz. I think Nate Diaz will be able to. This is gonna be predominantly a stand-up fight. I can almost guarantee you that this is gonna be a stand-up fight. Both of these guys, predominantly at this stage of their career, they want to stand up. They want to trade. I think Nate Diaz, he's naturally the bigger guy. You know what I mean? I think he may have a little more left in the tank than Tony. Tony been fighting a new weight class as well, right? Tony used to be a 170 fighter. He went down to 155. You know what I mean? It ain't really got him the results, that he wanted quite just yet. You know what I mean? But Tony Ferguson is a game fighter. Both of these guys, right, are friends, if not Hall of Famers. Already. Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz. You know what I mean? Already. I would edge Nate Diaz in this fight, but Tony Ferguson is game. Again, I'm a little biased. I'm a fan of Nate Diaz. Like, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm a fan of Tony too, but I'm a bigger fan of Nate Diaz. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm going to take Nate. But I think he's the bigger guy. I think he got, the better stand-up. You know what I mean? I think he got a little more left in the tank right now at this point than Tony. He said, I bet Nate slap cuz. Nah, Nate ain't gonna slap Tony, dog. I tell you that. No, D-man, Nate ain't gonna slap Tony. Tony ain't the nigga you just gonna slap. That ain't the nigga you just gonna slap. My guy B-Lo Honey said, damn, that's a good one too. D-Rod versus Leach. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I got D-Rod in there. I guarantee you I did. I got D-Rod in that fight. I got D-Rod and D-Rod versus Leach. So we got D-Rod versus Leach, right? Nate versus Tony. Nate versus Tony already set in stone. And they trying to work out Khamzat and Kevin Holland right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's going to be bloody. My guy Muhammad said, when Kevin accept the fight with Khamzat, boy, what's your prediction? We're going to get to it. He said, I like Ferguson versus Davis and Holland versus Khamzat makes perfect sense given the current situation. Facts, my guy, the Fighting Saint. The Fighting Saint. Can you do your boy a favor, Fighting Saint? I don't know if this is your first time, my guy, but if you could you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel? Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. We're here talking this good MMA right now. We're talking about the scramble that the UFC going through right now. Walking us through it, man. I think it actually worked out for the better. But let me finish reading homecoming. Makes perfect sense for the current situation. Jang Lang and the other dude just need to reschedule for another bout some other time. They just told me they putting Rodriguez versus Leach on the card still. Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson agreed to the bout, and we still waiting on Khamzat and Holland. But Rodriguez is going to fight Leach now. He said Tony will throw sand on him if he slaps him. Yeah, Nate ain't gonna slap Tony, man. They ain't gonna be no slapping going on. My guy Dr. Sigma Jones. My guy Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones, can you do your boy a favor? Dr. Jones, can you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel? Greatly appreciate you sliding through this thing. We're here having an MMA conversation talking about the main events tonight. The UFC been crazy today. I think the card just got a little better. Is it crazy that Chimaev missed weight and the card might have got better? I'm not even mad if you miss weight if you fight Kevin Holland. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not even mad that you miss weight if you fight Kevin Holland. But let's proceed. He said, Tony the type of dude to slap himself if they don't do it. No, right. Nah, for real, I'm going to give you some flames for that. Hold on, wait, where this nigga at? I'm going to give you some flames for that. Hold on. What you said, bro? Tony the kind of dude to slap himself, dog, if Nate don't do it, dog. You right about that. Man, you ain't lying. Where we at? He said the only guy lying in UFC pound Kamaru Usman. Shout out to my guy Muhammad saying, appreciate you sliding through this jump, Muhammad. Yeah, man, Kamaru took him a tough loss last time, man. He was 40 seconds away from the win. 40 fucking seconds. Carlos Alvarado, he said heard it first. He said heard it here first. Good shit, bro. Shout out my guy Carlos. Carlos, you a real nigga, Carlos. Where Carlos at? Where Carlos? Shout out, man. Carlos came in here and gave somebody some credit. People don't be giving out credit on YouTube. Hold on, where you go, bro? Where you go, bro? I saw you somewhere here. People don't be giving credit on YouTube. Facts. Shout out my guy, the Fire Saint. Appreciate you, the Fire Saint. Damn, did y'all block Carlos or something? Damn, Carlos, where you go, Carlos? Damn, y'all block Carlos? I don't need to see Carlos in this thing no more. Damn, shout out my nigga Carlos. But he said an ankle pick from Tony would be met swiftly with a Stockton. Yeah, facts. Quick. Yep. Quick. As soon as if Tony reached for the ankle, yeah, quick. Stockton slap. Boom, right across the lip. You right about that. Facts. He said still unprofessional. My guy Blaze said the card should be free. Blaze, I kind of think the card just got better. The Nate Diaz fight most definitely just got more competitive. You don't think the card got better, Blaze? I think the card got a little bit better, Blaze. I think the card got just a little bit better. Blaze. Just a little bit. My guy Shalom Khan said Tony is the type of guy to tell the real protect yourself at all times. Oh God, bro. Yeah, he really is, dog. Tony crazy, dog. Tony, I just want to hear real talk. I wish Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson had beef. Like, I wish Nate and Tony had beef just so I could hear them, just so I could watch them do a press conference 12 fucking times. Tony and Nate, I don't even want to see Tony and Nate fight no more. Let's just let them do like 100 fucking press conferences. Let's just put them together and let's just let Tony and Nate do 100 press conferences and let's just let them talk shit to each other. And I'll watch that shit. They ain't even got to fight. Oh, he said most definitely just kid. Okay, bet. He said the card is the way it should have been in the first place, especially with the UFC trying to throw Nate to the. I'm finna drop the flames for you, my guy. Shout out my guy, the Fire Saint on everything, bro. On everything, bro. The card should have been like this from the jump. He said, don't want to see Nate in a bad spot. Oh, yeah. I think this is a better one. I think this is a better fight for him, though, Blaze. I think Ferguson is a better fight for Nate than the original. My guys, free smoke. The Nate Diaz versus Tony is official. That judge is official. That's already done. Somebody just told me that D-Rod, that Rodriguez is fighting Leach. Them two official, but they still trying to work out Khamzat and Kevin Holland. I know for a fact that Nate Diaz and Tony is official. Somebody just came and told me that Rodriguez versus Leach is official, but they're working on Khamzat and Kevin Holland right now as we speak. But the main event is a lock. Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz is a lock. Now you get flames, bro. I'm giving out the flames to the people that make the pumps. It's done. Man, right. The man always talking shit, bro. He said, if he fighting fat ass Khamzat, it would be a clanky lock, not an ankle lock. Shout out, bud. We just sliding through this jump, bud. Glad you can make it, pimp. Glad you can make it. Can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all smash that like button for your boy? Rather you in here for a good time or a long time, would greatly appreciate it if y'all could jab that like button. I don't know if this y'all first time, but if y'all could, not make it y'all last time, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We in here having us an MMA conversation. But Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz, it is official. The main event is official. Main event is official. But Khamzat versus Kevin Holland, they still working out the details in it. But it's looking like it's going to be official. It's looking like it's on the up and up. And then somebody came in here right in the chat. Somebody came in here right in the chat, and they told me that Rodriguez is fighting Leach. So Leach and Rodriguez is official. What I'm hearing, I know for a fact that Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson is official, and we still on wait and see for Kevin Holland and Khamzat Chimaev. Shout out my guy Isaac Galvin. Isaac Galvin, can you do your boy a favor, Isaac? Can you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel? If y'all in the building right now and this y'all first time, can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all hit that subscription button? I'm on the road to 3,000 subs. I'm at 2,700, 998, some shit like that. Can y'all do your boy a favor? Hit that subscription button. You know what I mean? And feel free to drop y'all predictions for the fight because we do got UFC. UFC is not done, right? UFC is not over. They didn't cancel the event, but they doing some moving and shaking right now. They're doing some moving and shaking right now on the event. They didn't cancel it. You know what I mean? So we still in good luck. No, we still in good shape with that. Did you say official? Yes, it's official. Shout out my guy, Kevin. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Kevin the Tech Daddy. Kevin the Tech Daddy. Yeah. He said, what? Shut the fuck up, Free Smoke. Hey, Coach Joe, you see Free Smoke, Coach Joe? Free Smoke. Free Smoke. Coach Joe, you see Free Smoke, Coach Joe? Take care of that, Coach Joe. Shout out my guy. Yeah, it's official. It's official, bro. He said this was Khamzat's strategy to dodge Diaz. You think Khamzat tried to dodge Diaz? Take care of that nigga, Coach Joe. That Free Smoke nigga. You think Khamzat tried to dodge Diaz? You think Khamzat tried to dodge Diaz? I'm a Diaz fan. I don't think he tried to dodge. I really think he couldn't make weight. I think he couldn't make weight, right? I think he couldn't make weight, and Dana White was like, bro, don't even try. I got you. I'm going to throw you in there with Kevin Holland. Y'all do your boy a favor. If y'all in the building right now, y'all ain't sub to my guy Kevin the Tech Dad. Shout out my guy Kevin the Tech Dad. He said, sub. Appreciate you, Kevin. Shout out my guy. Let me drop the flames one time for my guy Kevin. Where you at, Kevin? Where you at, Kevin? Where Kevin go? Shout out my guy Kevin the Tech Dad. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Kevin. Glad you can make it. Appreciate the sub, fam. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Glad you can make it, pimp. But wait, let me put him. But hell yeah. Yeah, though, Brody. Yeah, the main event is official. The main event is official, Brody. Where you at? Where you at in here? I don't see you no more. Appreciate y'all sliding through this, John. If y'all can y'all do your boy a favor in the building right now, and you anxious, I guess what's your game plan won't be a popular question in the post fight, right, Blaze? Shout out my guy Al Green. Appreciate you sliding through. He said Kevin went on IG and said he only accepting it if his main event. Oh shit. My guy Coach Joe with the breaking. So this developing story right now, but I know for sure Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson, that's a lot. Somebody came in here, they just told us that Rodriguez Rodriguez versus Leach is a lock, and we waiting on Kevin Holland versus Chimaev. And my guy Coach Joe just said Kevin Holland put on. He confirmed it, bro. He confirmed it. I got some Aquafina. Bro. I got some Aquafina, bro. Can y'all do your boy a favor? I see a lot of first timers in here. To all my first time, I'm trying to catch y'all comments. To all my real shit, bro, real shit, real shit, bro. The event's still on. Real shit. The event's still good. They just switching the fights around. They trying to get Kemzat and Kevin Holland confirmed. Now, what I'm hearing now in the chat is that Kevin Holland said on his IG that the fight legit. Right? I'm hearing right now that Kevin Holland on his IG right now. So what y'all do is y'all go check Kevin Holland IG for me. Y'all go check Kevin Holland IG. Tell me what y'all see. And y'all can confirm that shit because I know Tony and Nate already signed on the dotted line. We waiting on Kevin Holland and Kemzat. So if y'all saying that he's saying, you know, that's what we waiting on right now. We waiting on Kevin and Kemzat. Appreciate y'all sliding through this joint. Everybody in here right now, can y'all do your boy a favor? If you ain't subbed to the channel, if you haven't smashed that like button, can you hit the subscription button? And can you hit that like button? Shout out my brother Al Green. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, Al Green. Edgar Chavez. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, Edgar Chavez. So what about Leach? Leach is fighting, I just said his fucking name. Leach is fighting, my boy, Damn, I forget. Rodriguez. Leach is fighting Rodriguez. Leach and Rodriguez go fight now. He said was sitting, eating, and drinking water last night. Meaning her Bobby got a pic with him. I saw that picture, Isak. Is your name Isaac or Isak, bro? I know it's Isaac, but then I know it's Isak too. Shout out my guy Galvin. Yeah, I saw that picture on Twitter. That Kevin only fighting if his main events. We'll make that shit main event then. Confirmed on his IG. I'm smoking Tangeray, bro. I'm smoking Tangeray. This shit killing me too. God damn, this shit killing me. Carl, what's good, Carl? Shout out Mike. Hey, Niners all day. Niners all day. I do football too. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm telling y'all, if y'all like ESPN, y'all gonna love Southern T Boxing and Sports. I do all sports. MMA, boxing, basketball, football, baseball, WNBA, all that shit. ESPN, TSPN, Southern T Boxing and Sports, man. I'm telling y'all gonna love it here. We do all kinds of sports in this motherfucker all day long. Go check some of my other videos. I'm talking about sports, all day long. I'm telling you. Right now, we talking about this MMA card. I think the MMA card got better. What y'all think? Matter of fact, who y'all got in the main event? Right? Who y'all got in the main event? Because we know Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz is locked in stone. Y'all got Nate, y'all got Tony. I need y'all to drop Nate or Tony in the chat. If y'all got Nate, drop Nate. If y'all got Tony, drop Tony. Who y'all got? Y'all got Tony and Nate. What's good, Carl? He trolling, bro. Don't listen. He trolling, bro. Block all the trolls. Appreciate you. Shout out my guy. He said subscribe, G. Appreciate you sliding through this joint. Block all the trolls. D-Man, Coach Joe, Edgar, all my regulars. All of my regulars, man, block all the trolls. But that's why I give y'all wrenches for that. You know, when it's pumping like this, block all the trolls, man. We ain't no good vibes only, man. Good vibes only. He's a Holland has some of the best striking, and his grind game is pretty good too. That's what I'm saying, Zero Bob. That's what I'm saying, Zero Bob. Like, I think the fight's more competitive now. The fight's more competitive now. Niners out there said grudge match going to be bunkers if it's true. Oh yeah. He said Kevin only fighting Kemzat off his main in 5 rounds. Yep. He said Kevin Holland isn't fighting unless his main. Yep. Is the fight council? No, Sean. The fight not council, Sean. Fight not council. Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson is the new main event. Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson is the new main event. Yep. We on wait and see for Kevin Holland and Chimaev. But reports is hearing that is, that Holland said it's a go. The fight knockout is the main event. Holland and Chimaev. I just realized Leaks and D-Rod is still a banger. Facts, Blaze. The card just got better. It's like really the whole card didn't went to what it supposed to went to. Leaks and D-Rod is still a fucking banger. It's still a fucking banger. It's still a banger. Now, Kev ain't scared. Kev wanted on the main stage. He wanted on the main stage. You know what I mean? Is it crazy that, right, y'all? Is it crazy that Chimaev could have missed weight, right? Chimaev could have missed weight, right? And damn near made the card better. Damn near made the card better. He said Nate versus Chimaev. Is it happening or not? My guy Adi Asif, they working on Nate. Nate and Chimaev not happening. Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson is happening. It's Nate versus Tony. Nate versus Tony is the main event. They trying to get Kevin Holland versus Chimaev as the co-main event. Kevin Holland said he only doing the fight if he the main event. So now we trying to see if Chimaev versus Holland go be the main event. But no, the fight is not counted to answer your question, Brody. I don't know if you still in here. My bad. I missed your question. It's a lot of comments in this joint. What you mean, Crush? Do what they're rich as fuck. Do what they're rich as fuck, Coach Joe. He said, I'm the Mac, just sub, salute, hosting chat, and mods. Chimaev not ready for the hood smoke. Shout out my guy, I am the Mac. Appreciate you, bro. Let me get you. If y'all sub, let me know y'all sub, right? Let me know y'all sub so I can, drop y'all the flames. Let me know if y'all sub so I can drop y'all the flames. I appreciate y'all, supporting your boy Grind. Grayler. Yeah, hey, Niners, bro. This shit, Niners, dog. Somebody just said they sub. Where you at? I am the Mac. I don't see I am the Mac. Y'all shout I am the Mac. I am the Mac. If you in the building, drop a comment, bro, so I can drop the flames for you. Grayler, appreciate you. Appreciate you, Josh. Shout out my guy, Josh. Appreciate you signing through this young Josh. Appreciate the subscription, Josh. Born the Ball 1000. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate the subscription. I am the Mac, my boy. There you go. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel. But hell yeah, man. But yeah, that main event set in stone, though. The main event set in stone. Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson, set in stone. Holland and Chimaev in the works. Leach versus Rodriguez, set in stone. Chimaev versus Holland is what they're trying to work on right now. Holland said he will accept, but the fight got to be the main event. So that's what we're waiting on right now. I don't think that's a bad term. I don't think that's asking for much. Especially when you asking him to say the card pretty much. I get it, Nate last fight. Nate go beat the crowd. And I think Holland trying to seize that moment. So yeah, for sure. Make it the main event. Make it main event. He said he weighed in at 178. He had a full day to rehydrate. Probably add another 10 pounds. He's damn near heavyweight. Yeah, facts. And Kevin Holland already a big dude too. The fight's more even now. Kevin Holland Kevin Holland and Khamzat is a much more even fight than Nate Diaz and Khamzat, for sure. Kevin Holland and Khamzat is a much more even fight than Nate Diaz and Khamzat. Shout out my guy. I see. Hold on, wait. Appreciate y'all. Where you at? I saw somebody else said they saw. Where you go? Appreciate shout out my guy Sid. Appreciate you, Sid, subscribing to the channel. Shout out my girl Candace. Thank you for subbing to the channel, Candace. Appreciate you sliding. Just to keep y'all updated. They already weighed in, Faye. They already weighed in. Josh, I'm smoking on some Tanqueray. Some Tanqueray, this shit. Some Tanqueray. They already weighed in, bro. Khamzat missed by 8 pounds. He weighed in at 178. The new fights are Kevin Ferguson versus Nate Diaz, and they're working on Khamzat versus Kevin Holland right now. All fighters are in agreement, though. All fighters are in agreement. Shout out my guy Michael. Michael Marvin. Where you at? I just saw you. Appreciate you sliding through this jump, Mike. Appreciate the sub. Hey, can y'all do your boy a favor? If y'all just rolling in this jump, can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all hit that like button? And I don't know if this y'all first time, but if y'all could, not make it y'all last time. I don't know if you're here for a good time or you're here for a long time, but if you could, do your good brother a favor. Can you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel? Greatly appreciate everybody sliding through. We in this joint having an MMA conversation. Boxing been on his head and the MMA been on his head. I thought I lost the MMA too, but silver lining, the MMA made a plan B. Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. Khamzat versus Kevin Holland. We might be in for a treat. You know what I mean? We might be in for a treat. Appreciate you. He said, how did you hear about the new fights? Insiders. Who said? Somebody said that. I missed. I just saw it. Lucky Wife. Yeah, Lucky Wife. Inside feed. What's somebody? Appreciate you. Shout out my guy, man. The like. Appreciate you sliding through this jump, man. The like. Glad you can make it. But hell yeah. He said Khamzat is a middleweight. That's what division he belongs in. Yeah, facts, money man. I agree, money man. I agree. And that's why I think him versus Kevin Holland is a better fight than him versus Nate Diaz. I think both fights are more even for both fighters. That's what I think. I think both fights are more even for both fighters. Can y'all do your boy a favor? If y'all just rolling in, can y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel? Greatly appreciate it. But I think the card better now. You know, I think the card better now. Be real with you. Because I think Khamzat was told to miss weight. Josh, I said Josh on everything. When it hit, I was like, Dana White probably knew he was fat, right? He was like, bro, you ain't even got to kill yourself to make weight. You ain't got to make weight. I'm going to throw you in there with Kevin. It's a catch weight card anyway. I'm going to throw you in there with Kevin, and we're going to do it like that. I think he for sure told him don't kill himself to make weight. Anytime you come in 8 pounds over, you either really didn't try or you had, a bad cut. I don't really think he tried, you know what I mean? But initially I was mad. It's still unprofessional, right? It's still very unprofessional. But if it happened the way that they planning for it to happen, then I ain't tripping on it. He said, Khamzat lost all my respect just on this scale. I don't care if he goes 30-0. Shout out my girl, Lucky White. Appreciate you sliding through the joint. Yeah, that was unprofessional for sure. Money Man said, yes, it's much better fights, hands down. Yup, true. He said, has the Nate and Tony fight been confirmed? Yeah, Nate and Tony been confirmed. Khamzat and Kevin Holland ain't been confirmed yet. Nate and Tony been confirmed, and Rodriguez versus Leach been confirmed. The only fight that ain't been confirmed is Kevin Holland and Khamzat. Kevin Holland said he'll take the fight, but he want the fight to be main event. To be real with you, Kevin Holland versus Khamzat is a better fight than Tony versus Nate. Nate versus Tony will be a hell of a co-main event. Khamzat versus Kevin Holland is a hell of a main event. To be real with you, whoever wins Khamzat versus Holland should fight probably the winner of Usman and Leon Edwards. Would I be wrong? Like, would I be doing too much to say that? You know what I mean? Would I be overshooting the gun to say that? I don't think so. You know what I mean? I think that's a main event fight. I don't think that's asking too much. You know what I mean? He said, fact, it's a win for the UFC. Yeah, I think so. He said, Tony the type of guy to shadow box and shoot, and shoot for takedown. He said there was a bunch of people saying he was chugging drinks and eating last night. Yeah, I heard that. I saw that picture on Twitter too. He said like an Ethiopian at their first Thanksgiving. Yeah, I saw that picture on Twitter too of him and that woman or that dude. He said, nah, Nate, main event fight all day, biggest draw. Yeah, facts, Faye. I believe you, Faye. Yeah, Faye. I mean, I ain't say he their bigger draw, right? I said it's a better fight. It's a better fight. You still can pump like. True that Nate is the biggest seller. Nate probably the biggest seller in the UFC. One of the top three. He top three for sure, right? If not the biggest, right? So yeah, I 100% agree with you there. I mean, strictly from a competitive standpoint, Khamzat versus Holland is the better fight. Like, I think that's a more interesting fight. Like, we know Nate on his way out, right? We know Tony hanging on, right? You know what I mean? But with Khamzat and with Holland, it's like still stuff to be done with them too. Like, they still got time to write their legacy to become a Nate Diaz, to become a Tony Ferguson. You know what I mean? It's more for them to do behind this fight for them. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's more competitive, and it's like, I think it means more for the sport right now than Tony versus Nate. Tony versus Nate would have been the biggest fight in the fucking world, right? About 7 years ago. About 7 years ago, it would have been the biggest fucking fight in the world. You know what I mean? Hey, real talk, David Day. I ain't, you really ain't gotta believe me when I said type deal, but if you find out a little later, you know what I mean? Just remember, where you heard it from first. That's all I be asking for, big homie. I appreciate you sliding through this, John Doe, Dave. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Dave. Shout out my guy, David Day. He said Khamzat is blaming Till for his weight. Man, I'm blaming Till for Khamzat's weight. Till basically his fucking trainer, ain't it? They be together all the time. They be working out. He be in his corner and shit. That's your fucking trainer. I'm blaming his ass too. Fuck that shit. Filzer. He said people still going to buy. Everybody gets pay-per-view points. Yeah, facts. Filzer. What's good, Filzer? Appreciate you sliding through this junk. Glad you can make a pimp. TWT in the building. Filzer and Just Do came through this junk at the same time. Hell yeah, we in this thing having a UFC conversation. Shout out my guy Faye Filzer. Now I gotta drop the flame for Faye. We got a Filzer. We got G5 Filzer, and now we got Faye Filzer. His real name Filzer. Ain't that crazy? What's up, Filzer? Facts. Shout out my guy I Am Eric. Yeah, facts. I agree with you. The pay-per-view did just get better. I can't even lie. It just got much better. It got a lot more competitive across the board. And guess what? We get Rodriguez versus Leach. He said, yo, you see Khamzat was talking about Nate's English and he can't understand him. How the hell does he understand? Dog. Yeah, his best friend. Yeah, it's his best friend. His best friend, his trainer. I'm blaming his ass too. He can't be blamed. Now you want to blame Till. Nah, don't blame Till. Don't you blame Till. He just saw my guy. Is Lucky New Fire also not wife? Okay. Lucky New Fire. All right, I got you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Lucky New Fat. My guy, Lucky New Fat. I got you, Phil. I got you, Phil. My bad, Phil. He said that's a great matchup. Which one you talking about, Money Man? I fuck with Money Man too, Money Man. Shout out, Money Man. Which one you talking about? I think both of them pretty decent. I tell you this though. This Nate Diaz last fight, this more of the speed that shit he should have took his last fight, to be real. He's Elite versus Rod. Fight, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That's a sleeper for sure. Elite versus Rod, a sleeper for sure. Yep, that jump off definitely a sleeper. But folks coming in here telling me, shit. Let me. I think my shit froze up. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? Hello. Y'all hear me? I don't know. Let me see. Okay, there I go. I'm twerking. I'm good. Bet. Cool. Okay, bet, for sure. This shit tweaking on my end. Okay, bet. I don't know. I think I had a glitch or something. But yeah, okay. He's a new fight now. The Chimaev versus Till made him miss weight. Right, fool. Right, bro. Right. Damn, he really said that shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy he said that, man. That's wild he said that shit, man. He really said that shit. Hey, since I got y'all here, right? Since we talking about Chimaev real quick, let me ask y'all something. Let me see am I a hater or am I tripping, right? Let me ask y'all something. Y'all seen Chimaev versus Burns, right? Did y'all see Chimaev versus Burns? So, okay, if we seen Chimaev versus Burns, let me ask y'all something. Who y'all think won that fight? Just a quick question. Who y'all think won Chimaev versus Burns? Like, real quick, like, feel free to, whatever answer you want to answer is the right answer. I just want to know, feel free to speak your mind. This what this show about, speak your mind, say what you got to say. Like, who y'all think, like, for the people who seen Chimaev versus Burns, who y'all think won the fight? Real quick, just real quick. Josh said a draw. Marvin said a draw. Nine said he thought Burns won easily. Lil 8 Up said Burns. Real quick, like I just want to see how the MMA world feel about it. Like how y'all, if you saw Chimaev versus Burns, who you think won Chimaev versus Burns? So far, I got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 draws. I got 2 Burns. I got 1 Chimaev. I got 3 Burns. I got 2 Chimaev. So I got 3 draws, 2 Chimaev, and 3 Burns right now. So I get okay. So it's a close fight, huh? So it was a close fight. So it's a close fight, right? He said Chimaev did win that fight, so I go. So pretty much just from the couple ounces that I got real quick off the walk, right? So it's pretty close, right? Because literally in that short span, right, I got 9 ounces. I had 3 draws, 3 Chimaevs, and 3 Burns. In 9 ounces, I had 3 draws, 3 Chimaevs, and 3 Burns. Just that quick. But it's 55 people in here, only 9 of y'all answered, but even y'all had that shit split. I think I say this right. I think if there was anybody else, right, almost anybody else. Matter of fact, I'll tell y'all about 2 fights. And I think that might have been the same night. I think that might have been, he said, gave it. So I got 1 more Chimaev and 1 more Burns. He said, now ask who fought more in the fight. Come shot did not like it. Did you call this man? Bruh. No, bruh. No. Bruh, did you just call this? Did you just call this man cold shot, bro? Ooh. Wow. He said, oh my God. Hold on. I forgot what the fuck I was going to say. Hold on. He said gave it to like, all right, so we got I lost count. So it's a tie right now, right? Burns in the firework. No. Hold on, I'm finna reach you. Let me fool. Hold on, bro. I'm finna reach this nigga up, fool. This nigga caught my cum shot, dog. But I gotta see. Hey, look, I got a partner named Ghost. They be coming up in this joint. But Erica was too. I'm too fuck that shit. I'm gonna get you, man. I'm gonna take it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it on the phone. I'm gonna do this shit on the phone. Man. Dog. All right. Man. He said Burns would have won that fight if not for Better Call Saul. He said, I think D-Down Kemzar was scared of getting knocked out by Diaz. You think Kemzar was scared of Diaz? I'm a Diaz fan. I don't think he was afraid of him. I was a little afraid for Diaz, to be real with you. He's a Holland manager. Negotiations regarding Kevin Holland and Kemzar Chimaev are ongoing, but he says it's always about financial. Kevin is down for anybody, anytime, anywhere. Okay, so is it financial or is it the main event? He said even Burns was gassing around 3. There's only speculation because boy can't go 5. I believe he can. The man trains nonstop all day. He said, hell no. Hell no, Kemzar ain't afraid. I don't think he's afraid. He said Kemzar is worried. No, I don't think he's afraid. I don't think he was afraid of Nate. I'm a little afraid for Nate, you know what I mean? I think Kemzar versus Holland is a much better fight. I think Kemzar versus Holland is a much better fight. If y'all don't know if y'all just sliding in, but I just asked real quick, who y'all think won Kemzar versus Burns, right? And we pretty much split. We pretty much split down the line every time. I got 11 votes, right? I had 3 draws, 4 Kemzars, 4 Chimaevs. Just that quick for the people who answered. This shit split in the chat, so it was a close fight. I think Burns won, but I think if anybody else right, Burns landed more significant strikes, right? He landed more strikes, and he won the control time. Now he didn't win the control time number by like motherfucking like 7 seconds or some shit like that, though, right? But how often does a fighter outstrike you and win a control time and lose a fight unanimously, right? And then look, I'm gonna give y'all another one. I think this was the same night. I think it was the same fight card. Y'all remember Holly Holmes? I can't quite remember who Holly Holmes fought that night, but Holly Holmes fought somebody the same night, and she did the exact same thing, and she lost her fight. Y'all know what fight I'm talking about? It was Holly Holmes' last fight, her last UFC fight. The person she fought last. He said Kemzar versus Holland has to happen. Yeah, facts. He said draw should be automatic. Go to rematch. Why y'all think? He said random guy. Why y'all think? Kemzar and Burns ain't never? Why y'all think Kemzar and Burns ain't never run it back? He said Burns definitely landed the harder punches. Yeah, like you know. But I guess you can call it joint either way, though. I guess you can call it joint either way. You know, truth be told. Let me. See if y'all don't know. Because the boxing matches come on at 6. It's 4. Here you go. This for Alex. You know, my TWTs. And this for Alex. He said, what the decision? Khamzat versus Nate. No, Khamzat versus Nate not happening. Nate Diaz is going to fight. Nate Diaz is going to fight Tony Ferguson, right? And they trying to get Khamzat versus Kevin Holland together right now. Rodriguez is going to fight Leach. So we got Rodriguez versus Leach, and we got Tony Ferguson versus Nate Diaz. Yeah, and he said Dustin Poirier might crash this jump.
Yo, shit, man. T, this shit's crazy, man. It's a total fucking shit show, bro.
Right. I see.
I'm a mix of like pissed off, excited, and like apparently
I don't know whether I want to be because he missed weight, right? But
apparently it was due to the first thing I've seen is that it was like a medical issue. That's the initial thing that Khamzat's team is saying, but it seems like that went out the window since, But, man, yeah, so Ariel Helwani just tweeted out Dustin Poirier might.
Somebody else came in here and said something about Dustin Poirier.
That was me.
I think that's taking a risk, though. He got that fight coming up with Chandler. You know what I mean?
Fuck the fight with Chandler. If you're gonna fight Nate Diaz, fight.
Oh, that's who he was. I thought you were talking about to come in. I didn't know you. I thought Nate and Tony's already locked in, ain't it?
Yeah.
No, that's what they want. As of like 2 minutes ago, Ariel Helwani tweeted out that nothing's official yet and everything's still moving.
See, I'm getting a bunch of different. There's 3 sides to every story. I done heard it's official. Right. It's not. I've heard a lot more people say that Nate, just what you saying, Nate and Tony is booked. They're just trying to make the Kevin Holland and Chimaev. He might go in there going after Chimaev, Dustin Poirier. You know what I mean? Because he ain't. He might be a little heavy right now anyway. That'd be a good fight.
Josh, are you usually on YouTube channels? Do you usually hop on?
Yeah, I got a couple that I got. YouTube channels. I got a prison channel that I watch, a couple MMAs, but
okay.
I like the name.
Do I look familiar?
No, we've never met, so it's cool.
Oh no. Honestly, I always go on Jesse on Fire. I've been with that dude since he was the first. That's the only MMA channel I watched, and he got on a live, and this is the first one I've ever watched on. Because it's always these like little, scrawny ass white dudes on there that you can tell ain't never been in a ring, can't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. I don't know. It fucks me up on the whole fighting thing. Listening to these little dudes try to talk about MMA, but that's why I like Jesse. He actually got a little bit of background. But what's your name, man?
Alex, and this is the Southern T right next to me.
Yeah, Southern T. What's your? Yeah, you sound you're more relatable though. Yeah, than Jesse. At least my kind of people where I'm from. You know what I mean? Yeah. You definitely keep at it, bro. Your shit'll blow up. You're the only one that's like. You know what I mean? Like street a little bit.
Yeah, I do all sports though. I got a boxing gym in Memphis. I'm in Miami right now. I'm chilling. I'm chilling right now, but I got.
Damn.
You're supposed to be on vacation, T. You're supposed to be on vacation.
I'm on vacation. He said,
"That's what." Hey, who's your football team, bro?
The Titans. I'm a Tennessee Titans fan.
All right. I'll leave it at that. I know this is an MMA channel. I ain't gonna get into that.
It's a sports channel. Like I do all sports though. Like I do all sports. It's a sports channel.
I'm a diehard Cowboys fan, man.
said the only one tree smoker, bro. I'm a regular dude, bro. I fuck with. I'm a regular dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I fuck with Jesse on fire, but there's just, you know what I mean. I don't know. He's just a. Anyway, yeah. You definitely.
Here you go. Here you go with that. Here you go, money man. Here you go.
Go Giants. You know, Odell Beckham said he's still up in discussions, like he's gonna go back to the Giants or something.
Man,
anyway,
I'm still like he doesn't deserve a ring, but that's another story. It's just right. The ceremonial weigh-ins start at 7 o'clock, so it's gonna be 5 o'clock in 12 minutes. So they have about 2 hours or 90 minutes to confirm everything, so that they can have, the matchups.
Yeah, that's what's up. I hope Kevin Holland go. Hey, and I agree with you. I think he's 100%. He's the dude saving the card. Put him on the main event. It ain't gonna change anybody buying it. Don't nobody give a damn about the order of the fights. You still paying that money?
I don't know. I think Nate Diaz is gonna. I think he would be pissed about it if
What's good, bud?
They tried to do that.
Trying through this jump here.
You think Nate Diaz would be pissed if they tried to do what?
Take him out of the main event. I think Nate would be pissed about it.
Oh, yeah. Now, I don't know. I think Nate Diaz is more so on a, fuck the UFC.
Yeah,
he'd give a damn about it.
In the first place, remember? He ain't want to fight no way.
Yeah, he don't give a damn about the belt. I mean, I was watching some interview earlier where he was saying, he's the champion of the UFC. He truly believes that. And I believe him when he says that. That dude don't need to do nothing to earn his stripes. You know what I mean? He done did it.
Yeah. I mean, Chimaev and Kevin Holland should be a 5-round fight. That's a high-level fight.
Hell yeah.
That's a chap.
The
winner of that fight should fight for a title shot next.
Exactly, because they were going to give it to Nate, who's going out, and Kevin Holland should jump up. Honestly, that would be – I'd rather have that than the main event. You know what I mean? That'd be my leverage. Maybe that is what's going on. But, he'd be like, all right, well, if y'all don't want to give me that, I want the same promise you were giving to both them fighters.
Yeah.
Even though we all know Dana switches and flip-flops and, whatever's making the deal.
It's already been a monkey wrench thrown in there. So Kevin Holland just like, look, man, these my stipulations got there. He trying to get that main event bread.
Hey, you might as well try. He can't knock him for trying. Shit.
Dana pushing, right? He pushing Chimaev as, the face, right? As the next up. So he want to be paid like he fighting next up. He want that.
Hey, and honestly, I thought it was funny. Everybody was on this Khamzat train, kind of until he got thrown in the fight with Nate Diaz. And you start seeing, online people talking bad and shit. Yeah. But I'm telling you, I think Khamzat would have
Damn.
Oh damn, he dropped off. Yeah, yeah, but man, I don't know. I think Chimaev can still bounce back from this. He could whoop on Kevin Holland tomorrow, destroy him, and then move on to maybe move up to 185 and fight the winner of Adesanya or Pereira. I think he beats both of them. So, just move up to middleweight.
Holland just give him a much better fight than motherfucking Nate Diaz right now.
Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah. Had some signal issues. I live out in the sticks in Virginia.
Are you in Virginia?
Yeah. I'm like 30 minutes outside of Richmond.
Yeah. I got a homie that be on the counter that's from Virginia. Coach Joe, he's from Virginia. He said, how you feel about Patty Pimblett? I think he's a good athlete. I think he can fight. I think he legit, but I want to see him increase his opponents and shit too, though.
Yeah. I'm a fan, but I don't think he's proved himself. And honestly, I think that, all that weight gain and losing it, that just shows me like a lack of, like he's not taking it serious so much, or he's overconfident. And I bet you the first time he gets rocked in that cage and catches his first L, I've seen no more. Or Patty the Fatty, whatever they call him.
Well, yeah. He can fight though. I just, I want to see him fight. His last fight was impressive. That was his most impressive.
Yeah, do they still got him and Peter Yan going up?
Nah, Peter Yan about to fight O'Malley, ain't it? I think he about to fight O'Malley.
Oh yeah. I had that mixed up. Damn. I was yeah. So who the hell's his next fight? Are they even talking about anybody?
Talk about who? Yan and O'Malley? Not Yan and O'Malley.
No, Patty.
Oh, Patty. Now, I don't know. I ain't sure.
Yeah, I know. I've heard of a couple people call him out, this, that, but it still ain't nobody like. Actually, yeah, it was one dude that was in. He was actually, I guess, in the rankings, and he tweeted something like, "You want to choose yourself?" Blah blah blah. I don't know if anything.
So, T, how long you gonna keep this stream up before you start a new one?
The boxing shit come on. The boxing started 6. I said I'll go do number about maybe 2, maybe about 2, maybe. I probably gonna end in a second. I really don't expect to be on this joint.
Yeah, man. But hey, just when you can't hear me.
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right, just when something pops off, like the next stream, I'll hop on and I'll tell you about it. If like all the fights become official. Man, Coach Joe, you catch me right when I'm about to hop off.
No, hey, Alex, what excuse you got for me? What excuse you got for me?
I pretty much heard Tony Ferguson though, and Nate Diaz.
What excuse you got for me? For Chimaev, what you got for me?
Alex.
Why he missed weight?
What you mean? There's not really any excuse. The man says himself, like he was with Darren Till, and Minnie Khabib, she said that he was eating a buffet and having seltzer water. So
October 15th is Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall new date. People. Yeah, the date changed.
It happens. What about Chris Barnett? Chris Barnett.
That's crazy.
Chris Barnett missed weight at heavyweight. That's disgraceful, man. Like,
damn, Chris.
It's unprofessional. It's a disgrace. 7.5, 1.5 of a pound. Okay, but everybody can live with that. 7, 8 pounds.
But Chimaev might have had a problem. I don't know.
That means never know. A weight bully. It questions if he could ever make that 170.
Usman bigger than him.
You're going from welterweight to middleweight every time, switching back and forth. Come on, bro. That's on him. That's on
Usman is just as big as Chimaev physically.
Usman ain't never missed weight. Facts.
Yeah, Demetrius Johnson.
You tell me Usman missed weight, I'll give you that. But he missed weight. So we got to categorize that man as a weight bully.
Man, I don't know, Coach Joe. Why you on him? Why you on his ass like this, man? Why you on his ass like this? Because it's the first time he ever missed weight.
It's 8 pounds. Come on, T.
That's different though. That is different, Alex. That's different. That's a different
8 pounds, bro. Not one. If it was 1.5, bro, I wouldn't even trip.
4 is ridiculous, right? 4 pounds.
All right, he's just there to fight. He's a maniac. He ain't there to. He don't give a fuck about making weight. He there to fight. He there to.
Bro, when did they announce this fight with him and Nate? When did they announce that fight?
Like 2 months ago.
So you telling me in 2 months? Where has he been doing in 2 months?
He said it's Darren Till fault.
Here's the stone cold fact, Coach Joe. Maybe he just decided, fuck it, I ain't making the weight. I don't want to make the weight.
He said it's Darren Till.
So we gotta hold his feet to the fire and show that was unprofessional. Because if it was
fine,
anybody else, we would do the same
if he fights Kevin Holland tomorrow, he's gonna smash Kevin Holland, and Kevin Holland's gonna suffer.
I don't know. I don't know, but I think Kevin might. I mean, if he don't get him to the ground.
He said, yeah, they said Diaz versus Ferguson. It ain't signed on the dotted line, but they almost over the line. They closing that jump. They closing Diaz and Ferguson. But they ain't got shit on the Chimaev Holland jump. But Holland really sent out his shit on Instagram right now.
But that man can't, man. If he would have, you can't call somebody a weight bully if they never miss weight. But this man missed 8 pounds. Like I can see if it's a one-off, like it was 1 pound, bro. 8. What have you done?
All right, it happened. He fumbled the bag. It happened. Let's move on.
Don't just happen, Alex.
I think Chimaev
don't happen.
Chimaev the favorite for sure, but Holland is a better fight than Diaz for sure. Holland a better fight for him than Diaz. Chimaev still the favorite. Sure. It's a better fight though.
It is, but it ruins the UFC's plan for to
yeah, I know.
To send Diaz out on a stretcher. The point of this event was to send Nate Diaz out in like a body bag or something. But
we got to hold him accountable for that. He can't make 170.
It's a better
That's
fight.
Obvious.
Fine. Then he could move up to 185 and
he gonna get the dogs walked on.
Fight Adesanya for the middleweight belt.
Man, Adesanya is going to put a masterclass on that man.
And Adesanya got to get past his rival first, Stone Hands.
Oh, he gonna beat oh yeah, he gonna beat him. He gonna beat him.
I don't think Khamzat is still like with George fighting on the ground.
But he was campaigning. That's the campaigning. He was campaigning at 170 while he was flipping back and forth. But now that screws up everything.
What you talking about, Niners all day? He said Khamzat is a middleweight. I've said it since he made his debut. He most definitely a middleweight. My thing is, bro, when you miss weight by 8 pounds, bro, you didn't trap. You ain't trap, bro.
Bro, that's not even a fact.
I still think Dana told them. I think he told Dana, man, I'm 10 pounds over. Dana said, man, don't kill yourself to make weight. I got you. Dana said, don't kill yourself. I got you.
Bro, it seemed like every minute this happened, it seemed like it. Like he already knew what he was finna weigh. Like, we're gonna do the weight. We're gonna do some damage control.
Right.
That was the plan.
This what I'm getting. Kevin saying either make him the main event or they gotta increase his pay. That's what Kevin Holland said.
I feel like if it was anything under 4 pounds, I think Nate would have still fought him. So if this was really a setup, he had to miss it by a lot, like 8 pounds.
Well, he did. He came in 178.
Because when they did the interview, bro, his body language ain't say he was disappointed. So that shit might carry some weight.
He said, quote for quote, on the scale, when they said 178.5, he was like, it's not that bad. And then he flips off the camera.
Burns exposed something in Khamzat. I don't really know what it was, but he exposed something. He exposed something in him. Can y'all do your boy a favor? Can y'all smash that like button for your boy and subscribe to the channel? I don't know if this y'all first time, but if y'all could not make y'all last time, greatly appreciate y'all sliding through the stream. Right now, what it's looking like is right now it's looking like Tony Ferguson. Hold on. Y'all can hear YouTube. What it's looking like right now is Tony Ferguson and Nate Diaz is damn near, a done deal. And we waiting on Khamzat and Kevin Holland. They trying to make that main event.
Yeah, but T, what if the unthinkable happens?
That's not me.
And
that's not my background. I ain't got nothing in the background.
But I just add. Go ahead, Alex. What you gonna say?
Now, what if Dustin Poirier fights?
I think so.
Either Tony Ferguson or Nate Diaz in the main event.
Say it again. With a Poirier? Poirier got a fight coming up, though. He got a fight coming up.
Yeah, I don't think he'll take that on short notice.
He got a fight coming up. And it's like 20 pounds, ain't it? It's like 20 pounds.
Yeah, he fighting that welter.
Yeah, see,
he fighting
155.
He had 55. Yeah, 55.
That'd be him going up 20 pounds to fight what Nate. I get Nate a big money fight, but it's 20 pounds though. You ain't gonna be 170. You probably walking around with, unless he 170 right now, right? But when his fight, he probably
ain't in October, November.
Yeah, he probably ain't walking around 170 right now. You know what I mean? He's at Kemzai prepping for Costa. Kemzai need to be prepping for Holland right now because I think that's the jump that's finna go down. He said Sonny hasn't whipped nobody in years. Sonny,
I didn't say whip. I say a masterclass.
Stylebender just making sure he get the win. He ain't taking too many risks. You know, he just getting his dubs. He's at Kevin Harley, the third Diaz brother. I like Kevin, man. Kevin the best. Hey, Kevin got a chance to go from regular to superstar right now. He ain't even regular, right? He got a chance to go from
imagine he knocked up
to superstar. Because Kevin a personality too. You know, he a personality in himself. I think he good for the sport. So if he can get this win, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, imagine he knock off this.
Now, Kemzai is the favorite, right? Kemzai is the favorite for sure. You know what I mean? But I
minus 1,000.
Yeah, Kemzai is Kevin Holland plus 650 right now. So if you want to take an underdog this weekend, you got you a pretty live dog, I see him losing if he get grounded and he get, but if he go 5 rounds, he could catch him out coming on his feet like that 4th, 5th round type shit. You know what I mean? Shit could get interesting.
Bro, I mean, shit. Hey, Gilbert, man, he poked holes in that game.
He posted on the game. Shit. So now, if Dustin 176 today come in, he can't come in and fight Nate then, no. Yes, he could, I guess. Nah, not today.
Nah, Nate they fighting that one. Where they fighting at? Well,
if the fight tomorrow, could Dustin lose 6 pounds? Yeah, he'll kill his fucking self, though. He might be able to beat Nate.
I don't know. Have we seen fighters lose it like in one day? Like that many?
A top level MMA fighter find a way to lose 6 pounds in a day to fight Nate Diaz. I can see that for sure. Or at least get close to it, lose like 3 pounds, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you'll fight me. It ain't 8 fucking pounds, you know what I'm saying? But Nate should have to do that. The better fight for Nate is fucking Tony Ferguson. Stop trying to bring Dustin in the picture. I don't even want to take Tony Ferguson. Poirier go whoop his ass. Nah, I'd rather him just fight goddamn Tony Ferguson. That's a more even fight for him. That's a better matchup. 38, 37. Poirier in his prime. You know what I mean? Kemzai in his prime. Why y'all trying to get that money? You know what I'm saying? Send him out the right way. Don't send him out on the stretcher. Send him out with a chance to win the fucking fight. He said they should make Nate work with Conor. I'll take that.
All right, so you guys think Chimaev should be a middleweight now?
Bruh, he missed it by he struck clearly.
I don't necessarily think he should be a middleweight. I think he either need to make 170 or he needs to go middleweight.
If we calling it what it is right now is he missed weight.
Come on, right there. See, this my name is killing me. Exactly. Poirier should fight Kemzai if anybody, right? If he gonna come there and do some shit like that.
All right, Coach Joe. But if he asks for another chance, give him another chance to make 170.
Yeah,
like 3 months.
Give him another chance. Yeah, but 8 pounds is a whole lot. We ain't talking. This ain't small weight.
Facts, bro. I can't even say your name, but He said Khamzat don't have a good fight, only with Burns, but I think this fight controversial. In fact, his best win is Burns, and it's controversial. He's a true Nate fighting Tony, both legends. In fact, it's more even. It's more of
Gilbert gave them the blueprint.
Is that Tony is going to finish Diaz? Maybe, but I know Khamzat gonna finish him. I don't know if Tony gonna do it.
Won't Tony win in the Chandler fight?
Right now, he paired not red like usual. He said, nah, Khamzat should stay at 170. Yeah, facts. He said he been in the middleweight since he started. Yeah, he heavy for sure. He said red band knife for everybody's pockets.
He killed his body, bro. He's going from 70 to 80, 85.
Yeah, Diaz and Ferguson. Yeah, facts. He said Kobe versus Khamzat would be the best fight. You think Kobe 170 right now? He said Kobe versus Khamzat fight.
Bro, I don't think none of these top 5 guys is gonna take
Adesanya's Mayweather like UFC boring as hell. Yeah. At this point, Adesanya done got real business. Like he not making the mistakes. He real calculated. He winning every fight, but he ain't pushing the issue at all. Like he ain't taking no chance. He trimming all the chances. And he gonna chip at your ass all night. He gonna win.
Got the height.
He gonna land more strikes and shit all night.
He got the reach. I mean, who go touch him?
He said Khamzat need to stop hanging around that goofball. Till I don't give. Shout out to my guy Gil 67. Gil, can you do your boy a favor? Can you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel? Greatly appreciate you, bro. Why we blaming Till now? He been with Till the whole time.
Bro.
It was a whole bromance and buddy. I almost called him.
Everybody was liking it now.
It was a bromance and a buddy story at first. Now everybody want to blame Till because Khamzat said, "Oh, it's Till fault." Nah, nigga, Till been with you the whole time.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. It's people. It's people favorite fighters, bro.
And I'm really being nice because I really want to grill him, but I know everybody think that I want to grill him, so but.
Man, bro, T, take off, bro.
8 pounds, man.
Come on, bro. 8 pounds.
8 pounds? I'm going to hold it. If he signed to fight Kevin Holland, I'm going to hold all my thoughts to after that fight. If he beat Kevin Holland, cool. But if he miss weight and then he lose to Kevin Holland, boy.
Oh, he going on that grill. Come on. He going to turn that into a Montclair jacket.
He said Khamzat sort of overhyped. Kevin Holland be his second real test, and his first one was a question mark. If he fight Kevin, it'll be his second real test. So he got a chance to write that question mark, right? He got a chance to go 1-for-1. You know what I mean? In the minds of the people. He's Gilbert loses, and we see it. Y'all need to chill. He's a killer straight. Yeah, in fact, he ain't really tested though. He a killer. He ain't been tested like that. Like I said,
bro, what names does he have?
Holland will be his second test, right? And he's still a big favorite in this fight, right? We just know Kevin can fight. You know what I mean? He fought Burns. He fought one killer. He fought Burns. There's one killer.
Struggle.
Ain't no other killers on their resume. You know what I mean? He barely beat Burns. And now he about to fight Kevin Holland, who we consider a credible opponent. You know what I mean? He ain't got that many on there.
I got to see what he do against this Kevin fight.
Diaz tonight, that wouldn't have been a credible win. I mean, if he would have beaten Nate Diaz tomorrow, that wouldn't have been credible either. Just being real with you. That's why I feel like this is a better fight anyway. Here's the face about Khamzat. He's 6'2", weighs 190 plus daily. He's a middleweight, period. He's a hell yeah, Mazda. Man, that's more like a fight. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He big as hell.
Man, none of them, nobody in the top 10 taking that on less than a day's notice. You got to pay me a big bag.
Yeah, in fact, he a killer. Nah, he good. The boy good. Khamzat is good, bro. I ain't saying he ain't good, but to say that he's, proven is different from being good, right? And being proven. From being a talent and being proven, it's different.
Right now, after his what was his last fight? Burns, right?
Is Burns his last? I think Burns is his last one.
Bro, think of the top 5 in the welterweight.
I ain't got to
beat any of them.
Yeah, Burns his last fight. Yep, Burns his last fight.
Think of the top 5 at welterweight. Does he beat any of them after that fight with Burns? No. Leon, he's not. I don't think he could beat Leon. Usman gonna fuck him up.
He got a chance. He got a chance to beat anybody, right? I won't favor him against Usman. I won't favor him.
Colby. I think Colby beats him.
I won't favor him against Colby. I want favor. I ain't saying he can't win, right? I want favor him against Kobe and Usman. Him against Leon, I don't really know. That might be I don't know. I don't know about that one, but I believe his talent is enough. But what Burns showed us was he could be beat, he could be hurt, he could be broken. You know what I'm saying? He heard me, right? That what Burns showed us. But he a talent.
I mean, he's number 3, I believe. Number 3, number 4. I think Bilal beats him too. Bilal supposed to be fighting soon.
Poirier versus Diaz. I don't like that, bro. Or Tony versus Diaz. I like Tony versus Diaz. I think Tony deserves to fight like this, but Poirier too. Poirier need to fight Michael Chandler. Poirier need to focus on Michael Chandler. That's what we need to focus on. Let Tony fight Diaz, man. Poirier go. Nah, I want to see Diaz fight a fight he can win.
Won't Tony win in that Chandler fight though? Before he got knocked out?
A little bit. He was in it. He was when he was winning. I ain't gonna do like that. He was winning. Yeah, he was winning. But he got.
But that motherfucker got that chin checked. Oh my goodness.
See, I do respect Kemzar for fighting, standing up. Yeah. He ain't fight Burns standing up. He tried to anyway. He's not beat anyone.
That's what I'm saying, Money Man. Facts.
I don't
think he beats anybody.
Sal. He's there or do Leon Edwards. I don't know. I think Leon Edwards was really about to lose to Usman true enough, and then he caught him with that.
In
kick.
that third fight. That third fight.
Just being real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know if Leon Edwards beat Chimaev. I think Chimaev beat Leon Edwards. You know what I mean? But I don't think Chimaev. I want favor Chimaev to beat Usman. You know what I mean? I want
hell no.
I want favor him to beat Kobe. I want favor him to beat Kobe Covington. You know what I mean? I want favor him to beat those guys.
I can see if Usman had like a drop off in that fight with Leon.
I got
Usman had
right
not one drop off.
I got Usman right now.
Usman all the way. I got UD.
I got Usman today. I'll take Usman.
I think he wins. I think he easily gets a unanimous. Easy work.
He said
that's for me.
Like Mazda at least for 2 pieces of him back in the day. Now Edwards got to fight. Edwards gonna fight Usman again. They gonna run that back.
Yeah, they got to do the trilogy.
They gonna run that back.
You got to do the trilogy, bro. You have to.
Now I think they already said they gonna run it back like in they said like what March or some shit, February. It was something like that, February or some shit like that. They said.
I could see if Usman had a drop off, but he was beating him 4-1. He had it wrapped up. It was just a shot. It was just that one shot.
Right now we on standby for Kevin Holland versus. Let me see what the thing goes. We on standby for Kevin Holland versus Kemzar right now, man. Fuck Billy Joe Sanders. Nothing new. Nothing new. But now Kemzar should stay at 170 for sure though. He just stay at 170 for sure. He said, "Yo, we gotta put some respect on Leon." Now he KO Usman for him. Yeah, he good, bro. He was losing the money man. Leon won the first round, bro, and then he won.
That was it.
2 seconds. He won the first round and then 2 seconds, bro. He won motherfucking 1 round,
bro,
in a couple seconds of the last round. Look how long he got beat up in between there. Usman literally, bro.
Bro, he gave up, bro. He gave up in that corner.
Usman shouldn't have even been that close to do. Usman should have been all the way across the ring, throwing his hands up, celebrating some shit, running around.
Bro,
trying to do shit.
He was doing what he was taught. They slip it, and he thought he was gonna come with the opposite hand.
No, he did that lazy ass slip.
Yeah, because he threw a lazy ass jab. He threw a left with a left. That's what fucked up Uzi.
He faked the jab. He didn't even throw it.
No, that's what I'm saying. He threw it lazy. He didn't even have to. He could have just ate it. He could have ate the jab.
He threw the jab. He faked it and he kicked him. He did
that
lazy ass slip.
Bro, why did he slip that lazy punch?
He want the punch because he faked the punch, or he just
no. I was just saying he was just throwing. He was feinting the jab, but he didn't have to sleep.
He fell for the fake punch.
Yeah,
he didn't have to slip. Yeah, he didn't have to slip.
He didn't have to slip it.
He didn't have to slip that shit. And oh my god, damn, that shit was.
Bruh, I should have been, bro. I left off it to watch it. I was like, I had to see y'all.
I can appreciate it now thinking about it, but man,
bro, I know that shit broke your, bro. That shit broke my heart.
I just ended the stream. I said, man, ended that hoe.
You hit the outro.
I had a parlay going right. All I needed was Usman to win. Last 40 seconds. Y'all saw what happened to Usman, man. Fucked up my whole night. I'm gonna be calling the MMA tomorrow too, so y'all in for look. Y'all can just on the right day too, because they done cancel all the boxing. So shit, y'all see what's up.
You still doing what you call tonight?
You might be
with the boxing.
I'm doing NFL for sure. I mean boxing for sure. And I got to make the college bets too. I'm gonna make the college bets on the NFL show because college tomorrow too.
Yeah, it's only 2 fights tonight. Well, for betting wise.
Not on my bookie.
Oh yeah, lock that jump. What for today or tomorrow?
You gotta put 45 on that. I'm finna load that jump in just a second. I'm gonna load that jump just. I'm in this jump in 2 hours. Matter of fact, I'm finna do this shit now. We finna go and get the head start, right? Because the fight started at 6. So yeah, fuck it. Hey, I appreciate y'all sliding through this jump.
Yeah, I'm out of here, T. If anything, when the breaking news breaks, it's gonna be before 7 o'clock. So sometime in the next hour and like 40 minutes, we're gonna know what's happening.
For sure.
So, Coach Joe, talk to you again soon, and T, you too. So, see y'all.
For sure. Yo, appreciate everybody sliding through this joint. Glad y'all can make it. We did this the MMA jam. I'm finna do the football stream tonight. Not football night. Damn. I'm finna do the boxing stream for the night, right? But I'm gonna make my college football, picks, my NFL picks, and all that shit. We gonna be doing all that good shit on the show. The boxing event start at either 6 or 7, but we be running that shit all motherfucking night. You know what I mean? Type deal. So y'all can slide over there if y'all in the boxing. We be in there John loafing, kicking the shit. You know what I mean? Pretty much like this one itself. It's probably gonna be a bunch of motherfuckers up there. But I appreciate y'all sliding through this John Skin the Hardaway Southern T. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look.